Well, howdy doody. Howdy freaking doody da. Ooh. Tasty. Pretty good. Hello, everybody. Sup, Ben? Fast food is funnier than Sharb. Yeah, I had to eat. Having dinner too. Food friends. So I did a show. It was a good show. People are so nice. It's like, maybe I don't have like millions of fans, but the fans I have, they're pretty good people, man. I'll still have to eat on one side of my mouth. I don't know why. I think I'm biting my lip or my tongue in my sleep. What's up, Joel? So I think because there's two teeth missing, and my tongue goes off to the side, and I think I bite it. It's bad, or more than likely my teeth have got ripped out. It's still bleeding, and maybe just because I like drool, the blood comes out. I don't know. All I know is I'm bleeding in the night. Have a vagina mouth. Oh. So, a fan gave me this card because my dog Burger is on her last legs, and they gave me some money towards the vet bills. Fans like that, man. You can't beat it. Ain't no way I just stumbled into Jason Ellis live stream. Medium wolf, that's exactly what happened. I didn't today. I don't know what that means. Thanks, Johnny. I mean, she lived a great life, but right now she can't see at all, like nothing. But every now and then she like jumps around. So I'm like, well, then if you're gonna have a fun moment here and there, I'm gonna let it slide. But lately she's not getting out of bed and stuff. She's about to give up. What are you, like 75 tattoos on your face is a good choice? Shut up, you loser. It's a good choice for me, my lifestyle. I don't have to get a normal job. I like my face tattoos. How's your face? Yeah, you're the loser. You're on my chat. I'm not on your chat. I don't know who you are. You think it's funny that I'm a loser? I'm way cooler than you. Kicking ass. Sorry, you're not a loser. I'm sure you're a great guy. Oh, man. You're about to be a dad? Man, being a dad, I know it's like it's basically the woman, you know what I mean? Because she had it growing in there and it comes out of her and all that. But for me, when the baby comes out, you just like, you become a man. you're like, oh no, I gotta get my shit together. It comes pretty natural. As long as you have love in your heart, because I think there is some guys out there that are just like not supposed to be dads and you can still make a baby. But the love that you have for the child makes you get up and do stuff, you know? You don't really like, I don't remember telling myself to get up and do stuff in the middle of the night and feed the baby. I just did it. You just do it because you love the kid. Australian? Yeah. I'm on this too. God damn, man. I don't know what it is about mini burgers versus big burgers. But I think the smaller the burger, the tastier the burger. I don't know what this shake is, but it might be a little too much. Does anyone know why a mini burger tastes better than a full-size burger? Because I don't know. But it is true. Does anyone disagree? Small peas? Oh, small pizza. So you said small peas. I was like, wow, that is science. Yeah, everybody agrees. I take small bites. I got teeth pulled out the other day, so I can only chew on one side. And I've also noticed since I got my teeth pulled out that I eat slower and the food tastes better because I'm always in a hurry and I'm not appreciating life. I'm not appreciating my burger like I should appreciate my life. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Enjoy the ride, you know? Don't rush through it. So this is a rare one-off show where I'm in Detroit. Detroit what? And I was like, I'm just in my room by myself. Let me talk to the people, see what's really going on. So what's going on, people? Ooh. There's marshmallows in there. Holy shit. Dang. Yeah, I did good comedy, didn't I? Sandy, bro. What's up, Chris? Sandy boy. When will I come back to the motherland? I think I'll go to Australia next year. I'll tell you a joke. How do you get a nun pregnant? You fuck her. What did the farmer say to the cow on the roof? Get down. Do you want any more jokes? Got more, plenty more where that came from. Jason, just want to say you're one of my favorite comedians, skateboarder, humans. Truly amazing and missed you on Hawk. I miss me on Hawk. I miss my bird mate. He's a good guy. Every time I hang out with the bird mate, it's just always a good day. He's like an angel. Like a dude angel. Are angels dudes? What do you think the percentage are of angels that are dudes versus women? Honestly. Do you think it's 100% women? 50-50? 100% dudes? What are we thinking here? Gotta be 50-50? Yeah. Oh. 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 Oh, man. That really hurt. Oh. Oh. I bit my tongue. I think I'm gonna get a mouth guard. Mark Johnson or Chef? You mean Chefy? Am I happy Jake Paul lost last night? I mean, I'm not happy like him to suffer or anything. I don't wish suffering on people like some people do. I mean, I thought it was cool that he got knocked out just for the sake of boxing. The world is so weird now. It's like people act like they're tough. And then sometimes you're like, that guy's a poser. And then he beats someone up and you're like, whoa. Like he beat up UFC guys and I was like, wow, really? I didn't see that coming. Do you see Andrew Tate lose? Man, losing to that guy is insane. Like that guy has a belt for Misfits boxing. If that guy has a belt, he can't box. He's an athlete. He has an athletical body, I'll give him that. But does he know the art of boxing? He hits pads like a retard. And he beat the alpha male. Man. Don't mind me, I'm just going to throw up on the internet. Oh, man. It went down multiple different... I'm drinking water, and this is a frozen hot chocolate custard shake with marshmallows. And yeah, it's for fat people. Confirmed drunk. Wait, is that the same guy? Man, you are a loser. You're on here again? Man, that means you just sit there looking at people's YouTubes, you fucking fat bastard. You're for sure fat. You fat troll guy. Like, that's why you're mad at people. You just say whatever you can think of to get a shout out. You probably can't see your dick, right? Like when you pee, you can't see it. You gotta like use a mirror or something. Aw, sorry, that's mean. I'm sure it's huge and you've got a total six pack. I got you. I know you. Jake Paul or Mike Tyson? Like what? Like what about them? I like Mike Tyson. I think he's a wise man. But I think at one point he was kind of stupid. And really dangerous. Bungee jumping's gay. I skydived. I don't really care. No offense if you do either of them. It's great. I like this new Ark Ellis too. Man, you're so sad, dude. You really are. Like to just always think of something dark and negative, and then you are like for sure fat, sitting in front of the laptop or phone, and you're just fat and saying negative stuff, just like, Cheetos, you're a bitch, more Cheetos, like just never do anything. It's seriously like, and then you got to think of all the things that when you eat Cheetos and you're fat and all you do is troll people, there's no way there's like some hot chick next to you. You know, there's no way there's a chick next to you. Like, it's super sad. And you can spin it all you want, but I got you. I know you. You're just a negative guy who's on the internet too much. We've got to look at it on paper. Like, who would want to sleep with a guy that can be, because you couldn't be honest. There's no way. Like, what do you usually do? You wouldn't go, I troll people on the internet for hours a day. You wouldn't say that to a chick. You'd be like, oh, football or something. It's some bullshit. Like, I was going to go pro, but I blew my knee out. Like, you're fat. You're a fat loser. You're desperate. You're grasping at straws now. You're sweating. But then again, you've been sweating all day because you're fat and you're on the internet all the time. My chick's hot as shit, dude. Like, if you gotta have a troll, you gotta make sense. My chick's hot as fuck. She sends me masturbation videos. You pay to watch masturbation videos of fat dudes. Hell yeah. My chick is with me for my money. Oh. Yeah. That's a good one. She bought me this frozen hot chocolate custard. What is this? You guys ever heard of Savvy Sliders? Am I saying it right? More to love. It's like a slider place. I'm not going to be able to eat all that. Do I live in an apartment? No. Wait. You're saying I live in an apartment? It's a hotel room. I'm so confused. My girlfriend is with me because I'm rich, but I live in an apartment. You got to make it make sense to make it her, you know? But don't give up. Keep going. I'll be here for a while. I got nothing else to do. Give us your best shot. Do what you got to do. I don't think I'm going to eat any more fries. That's the will. It's the will of a guy that isn't going to be fat and trolling on the internet for the rest of his life. It's a crazy thing. It's also a crazy thing when you realize that you would never tell a chick that. You probably wouldn't even tell your wife. You know? I don't know if you do that. I'm trying to think, like, there's no way there's a girl on here, but if there's a girl on here, like, I'd love to ask you questions about if a guy said he trolls people on the internet, does he get laid? Man, that is good. I probably should not continue to rip into that, but It's a been a victorious weekend. I made mad money in Chicago. Didn't sell that much merch in Chicago, but I made money from doing the comedy show. And then tonight, I only did one show, so I didn't make as much money doing the comedy show, but I sold all my merch. All of it. You know what's crazy? I sell more skateboards now as a washed up old skateboarder than I did when I was like really good at skateboarding. Wait, what was that? Nick Fuentes? Please give Nick Fuentes a shout out on this particular. What is that? I forgot. Nick Fuentes is disappointed in you. Good. I don't live in an apartment. What are you doing? What is wrong with your brain? I have a house with a pool and jacuzzi and stuff. But who cares? You know your fucking car keys. Fuentes. I don't know how to say his name, but I don't really care. But that's a crazy guy, right? Nick Fuentes. Fuentes. He's never been with a woman. Isn't that crazy? You're like an older guy and you're all angry at everybody and you've never been with a woman and you're like, I swear to God, that's got nothing to do with it. Does it really have nothing to do with it? Like, imagine if you met a girl that was like super hot. I don't think look, I don't want to say this in a mean way, but he might be gay. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all know that. What is somebody saying 2,000, 5,000? What does that mean? Why are we mentioning 2 and 5,000? What's that number from? Where'd you get that? Why am I wearing a Missy Elliott jacket? Because I went downstairs to get my food. Oof. It's kind of cold in here. The heater turn off? Because I am Missy Elliott. Shh. Any hecklers tonight? Nah, just drunk people. It's weird. People that knew the radio show or knew me from skateboarding are super wasted and they're like, Red Dragons. And I'm like, yeah. Or Ellis Mania. And I'm like, that's a thing? And then what? Or someone said, Death, Death, Die. And I was like, that's the band that I started. That's a band. Do you know that I was on the Billboard charts? Do you know that? Do you know I'm a musician? I'm a musician. I do music. I'm old school, cousin. Cool. There's no reason to stop the pod. You have bad actors around you. You're capable of learning how to turn lights on, press record, and let that following die. Sure. The average rent in America is $2,000 a month, so $5,000 a month for rent is just a tad bit over the average. 2006, so expensive rent would be $10,000 a month in America. Why are we discussing that? Were we talking about rent prices? I'm sorry. Your thoughts on how good Christian Osoy was. He was my favorite. The way he could do airs and make them so effortless. I still say to this day the greatest aerial skateboarder, like just doing aerials, is Christian Osoy. I'm eating Savvy's sliders. Chicken sliders were sick. Ask Shab for a job. I have a job. I have like a lot of jobs. I'm actually looking to get off a couple, which is what I did there. Also, you guys, I like that you're hating because you don't know what I'm going to tell you in a couple weeks, where it's a setup, bruh. You get set up. What HGH do you do? I don't do HGH. That shit costs too much anyway. I'm a bit sketched on it. I feel like it gives you cancer. I know there's no facts behind that. I just say stuff. No, I don't talk to Jamie Foxx. Do you like Jerry Seinfeld? I mean, I'm not against him, but I mean, he's a legend. You should get golden teeth. Huh? Did you ever play rugby? Nah, I'm from Victoria, so I'm Aussie rules, mate. Aussie rules football. I mean, I'm not going to say that they're better because I don't care. I like you, you funny. Thank you, Pastor Amaru. What happened here? What's the topic? The topic is fast food. What is the best fast food? And angels, are they all men or are they all women? Or is it 50-50? What team? Don't say Collingwood. I'm not going to say Collingwood. I'm a Richmond Tiger, mate. Go the Tigers. I'm not really in Australia anymore, but someone told me that the Tigers suck now. The devil was an angel. Right. So is the devil a guy? On a ratio percentage, do we think the devil is a guy or a girl? Angel spirits can inhibit either male or female. I think you meant male. Are you still skating? Yep, all the time. Not as good, but still all the time. The angels, wait a minute. The angels, live 2 horses out. Oh my God. 1,000% angels. The devil, that's a word that I can't read. The nation is a girl spirit and the devil is masculine. The devil was trans. I feel like that's believable. No offense to trans people. But I think the devil has a penis and a vagina. I think the devil's a hermaphrodite. I'm still friends with Tony. Worst injury. I think I've said this a few times, but... So one time I over-rotated on a tail grab 540 and my hand went behind me and I shattered my wrist. So it went like this and then I got knocked out. So I woke up on the flat and I was like, oh, my hand. And my hand was like over here and I was like, pulled it back down like, ah. And then it was a contest and the medical staff were like, gonna take me to the hospital. And I didn't want to get an ambulance because I knew that ambulances were expensive. And this is before I had insurance and stuff. I was like a young guy. And I was like, I don't want to go. And I had to say I'm okay. And I had to sign my name so they could not be sued for not forcing me to go to the hospital. And then I went under the ramp and I duct taped my wrist to try to make a cast out of it. And no, he didn't call me out. I'm on my Instagram. I messaged him. That'd be so weird if I DM him and then he doesn't call me. He calls out people. Like, what's it? That's so stupid. Like, I agree that I suck. You can't debate someone. You can't argue if I'm not. I'm like, no, I'm awesome. It's a stupid movie. I did stupid stuff. And next question. But yeah, then I dropped in and my wrist went, and then I went to hospital. And then turned out I had to get all pins and stuff. My wrist span around like that and broke all the bones in my hand. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You like Steak and Shake, bro. I don't really remember Steak and Shake. Favorite rock and roll band. Rock and roll band. AC/DC, is that rock and roll? Okay, I just remembered this Australian builder who used to work and used to come wearing jean shorts. Jean shorts, that's high level bogan stuff right there. Did you hear Adam22 talking about you recently? No, I didn't. But good for him. If someone got kidnapped and past comments and crime, should they return to the kidnapping? I don't know. I don't know if I can be bothered reading that. Tim Dillon's podcast is the best. His rants are... He's the best podcast ranter, if that's a category. It's not a Frosty, it's a frozen hot chocolate custard. Whatever that means. That's just what it said. How many people are in your hotel? There's a huge party downstairs. It's going off. I think like it's a black college thing or something. Everybody's black, and there's like the older people are like pimp guys, and then there's like kids that are wearing like the weird... You guys, when you go to school, you wear the same jackets, like in public, after not being in school. It's weird, but it's your country. Open brain surgery, 12 hours long. I was given medication so I'd forget 4 hours before the surgery, but had to be awake during the whole brain surgery. Oh my God, that is not real. Is that real? I was never sponsored by Birdhouse. Recommend any good movies? Man, what did I watch? Eden. It's a good movie. The best skate movie ever made. Animal Chin. Why aren't you sponsored by Birdhouse? Oh, sorry. Because I'm not very good. Thanks, ATK. Raw Dog works for, well, I don't know what he does for sure, but last time I saw him, he worked for the podcast company that was getting the reads for my podcast. So I saw him like 3 or 4 times. I saw him at a Christmas party. He's got a girlfriend and stuff. He seems like he's doing good. He's kind of fat, but I kind of knew that was going to happen. How was fighting Uncle Laser? It was fun. He's a good dude. Skateboarding isn't about being good. It's about not being corporate clown like you, Jason. Corporate. Like giant corporation. I'm in a corporation. A giant corporation. You can't tell me what skateboarding is. I say what skateboarding is. You're just not on my level. I mean, you can have an opinion, but nobody's listening. I call it. You don't call it. I'm in charge. Yes, it was real. Cut a piece of my brain out. Controlled motor skills in the left hand. I had to learn how to reuse. Holy crap, dude. That's insane. Is it like the thing where they had the guy play a violin, or a lady, or I think it was, played violin while they operated on her brain? It's like, because you're awake for it kind of thing. Gifted Hater has the funniest video. I know who Gifted Hater is now. I saw it. It's pretty funny. Will you collab with Aussie YouTuber Pestily? No, I don't know. I don't know who that is. You missed my daily show. I've done 2 shows today. I do a daily show on here, and it's free and accessible. It's called Horse Force. Oh, it's Goonin. I don't know what Goonin is. Is that an Australian YouTube show or something? I don't know. You trying to say Hoonin? I wouldn't call it a show. I wouldn't call you anything but a fat troll. Gifted hater is an effing dork. I don't know. Each to their own, you know. If he's doing a job, he's doing a job. Steve Austin had missed the rest of it. Boom, roasted indeed. Who got roasted? Jason, you're awesome, man. Keep it up. Okay, TRM McCoomber. And it's like small burnt toast and then cut piece of... Oh, man, it's the brain guy again. I gotta hear more about the brain guy. Burnt toast and then they cut a piece of your brain. I don't know that word. In your aneurysm? Out of the front of your brain. Size of a thumbnail. Jesus Lords of Arabia. That's insane. Having someone cut into your brain while you're awake is freaking so ridiculous. Isn't it amazing what they can do these days? Like cutting your brain open while you're like your skull. That means they did the and then bruh. Oh wait. Do they cut the top of your brain off? Did I just say something really stupid? Or do they cut a hole and go in there? What do they do to get inside your mind? How was your Thanksgiving? It was awesome. Had Thanksgiving with my baby mama. Ugh! Rewind with a super chat. Look out. This chick I went on a date with 3 weeks ago. And we texted a little bit. Afterwards, ghosted me. She just texted me, "What do you think I should do?" 3 weeks ghost and then back. So she might be drunk looking. She might be looking for some LND, some late night. Wait, LND, LNDD, late night drunk dick. I don't know how to do that, but it used to be a thing. But it's like. If she took a long time to get back to you, Adams, what are you into? Like, if you like just give her just a boner, then sure. I do know Russell Crowe. Excuse me. Yeah, but if you want to like have a serious relationship with her, there you go. Listen to Bass Shaker. You should marry her like tonight. No, I think it's sketch. You're an LNDD. But if you just want some if she just wants some LNDD and you're okay with giving her that, then give it to her. Why are you so effing angry? I don't know, man. Maybe you should go outside more. I think being on the phone for long periods of time will make you angry. Robert Stomper was a good movie. Your brain has no nerves, right? But did they cut your head off? Is this the real Ellis? James? Bob's your uncle. Russell Crowe story. First time I met Russell Crowe, I was out front of the Viper Room. And I was like, holy shit, it's Hando from Romper Stomper. And I told my girlfriend. And my girlfriend was like, he's looking at you right now. And I was like, shut up. And then he came over and he was like, "G'day, mate. Are you from Australia?" And I was like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" He's like, "Only Australians look at me like that." Because he was Hando in Romper Stomper and he hadn't been Gladiator or any of that other stuff yet. And then he's like, "You trying to get in this club?" And I was like, "I am." And he's like, "I'll get you in." And then he tried to have sex with my girlfriend. But she didn't do it. She chose me over Russell Crowe before Russell Crowe was fat. So what's up with that, Cheeto eating fat moles? Mole. Have you ever met James McCann? I don't know who James McCann is. Do you eat Vegemite? Not lately, but if you've got it, yeah. The fucking gladiator. Yes, the gladiator. Wood toasting is. Wait. Is the wood tasting good? It. My telephone prompter. These are Zippix. Nicotine toothpicks. The future, man. What will they think of next? It really is crazy. James McCann is literally on Kill Tony a lot. I don't know. How many times do I have to say it? I feel like people don't believe me. I don't care. I'm happy for everybody, but I don't care. Thanks for keeping me entertained. Thanks for you watching. Thanks for the $9. Story about AJ McLean. AJ McLean, when he sang Butttown, wanted the most gross verse on the whole song. Oh, James McCann. I do know who that is. I follow him. He's the funniest Australian in the world. Easily. That's crazy. I do know who that is. My bad. I'm not good with names. He is awesome. He's a proper comedian. I'm just a starter kid. I was randomly scrolling through and I saw Jason Ellis. What the F? This is awesome. I know, right? What the Ted? What the Bill? What the astronomical star charts is going on here, fellas? Oh, g'day. I've got small hands, mate. Uh-oh. Well, use your tongue. Dude, been following you since the Bone days. Want to say I appreciate you always being real, MF, sending love. Yeah, NorCal. Do you ever meet Steve Irwin? I did not. I'm not going to lie. I don't lie. I don't cheat, lie, steal. I don't do it. Have you ever tried frontside rodeo? Yeah. I just started doing backflips when I was trying to do the rodeo, so started landing on the flat, started getting stuck upside down. They got worse, if that's possible. NASCAR fan, if I'm there, but I don't like watching it on TV. Wait, that was too much. We need Craig Jones collab. Craig Jones is pretty cool. You know who I like? You know who my favorite person is in MMA? MMA Guru. He's the most... I enjoy watching MMA Guru more than I enjoy watching fights. Unless it's a really good fight. But MMA Guru is the realest guy in MMA. He's the greatest podcaster about MMA. He's the greatest guy to talk about MMA that's ever talked about MMA. I don't know what it is, but every time he talks about it, I go, yeah, exactly. Rewind. Wait. She is super rich. She is not looking for a one-night stand. She's looking for a relationship. I'm curious if you met someone else. Wait, I'm curious if she met someone else and it didn't work out. I've been on the dating apps for 3 years and I'm over it. Should I move on? I say give her a chance. Why wouldn't you give her a chance? Maybe she met somebody and it didn't work out and now she's checking you out. No one's ever a first choice, you know? Let your ego go and meet her and go check it out. What's the worst that could happen? She has AIDS? Don't raw dog her. You know, but get out there. Like if you like her, you're obviously thinking about, I mean, rich is not, dating someone because they got money it's for morons. That's not going to work out. You know? Do you want a free dinner? Like, what are you, a freaking hooker? What do you mean asking me for advice? I know what not to do. And I think when it comes to going out there and doing stuff versus sitting on a fucking phone trolling people. I know what to do. Like I said, hear me or don't take my advice. I don't care. But you asked me. You didn't ask that clown. Take her on a date. What's the worst that could happen? She sucks. Best advice you ever got. I'm more one of those people where people tell me not to do stuff and I do it. I think that's the best advice. Because don't listen to other people. Do it yourself. Oasis or Blur? Really? That's such an insult to Oasis. What do you think about Jake Paul losing? It happens. Who was your best lay? Probably my girlfriend. I mean, it's the one that means the most. Jizzing is just jizzing. Jizzing is cheap. Like talk. Would I rather be gay or crippled? Gay. No offense to cripples. Wait, someone said 12 years ago I had an F1 car sitting outside your studio and your team wouldn't let me on your show. I don't believe you. Do you still skate? Yes. Do you? Are you part of the LGBTQ community, Jason? Not really. But I'm cool. ACD, dude, stream above there was a dude eating beans out of it. I'm not, ew. Silverchair rocks. Except I only like one Silverchair song. But still, it rocks. Jason, you ever going back to Ryan Sickler's podcast? I don't know, but I would like to. I love Ryan. How the fuck did I head get so... Oh, I can't read the rest. I didn't see it. Yeah. Whoa. Slow down. Man. What race do I hate the most? Probably NASCAR. My first good skateboard setup was a Lance Mountain. How much money have you spent on your... What was that? On your ink. Who says ink? I don't know. It's like saying how many tattoos do I have? I don't know. Dog. How was your day? My day was good. How was yours, Josh? I did a lot of stuff today. I'm trying to stay up late because my flight's late tomorrow, so I'm just going to be hanging out in Detroit. What advice would you give yourself at 30? Get cornrows. Sorry. I cannot do a collab with Danny Duncan. He is relevant and I am irrelevant. It's like you're not watching the chat. I like the left hand tattoo. Thank you. Favorite current skater and why? Is it Andy Anderson? No. I love Andy, but I don't care about that stuff. I like Jimmy Wilkins is the greatest skateboarder that will ever live. Your cornrows for sure. Wait. Money. Wait. Gold teeth. If you have money to blow, but you don't waste your money. I'm all right, man. I'm almost. It's all okay now because I'm moving out and I'm moving to Utah. So now I'm rich again. Jimmy Wilkins is a great answer. Thank you. Canada. In Canada, people say ink. Well, good for you. I don't blame your country. Animal Chin is the best skater because he skates for fun, and the person that has the most fun skateboarding is the best skateboarder. All right, I'm back, dude. Stream below is playing basketball, public bathroom with the toilet paper. Okay, I read that fast, and I think I like that I read it fast. Hey, man, why aren't you on XM anymore? They fired me. Do you miss the 90s? Yes, 91. I used to kill 91. Had luscious locks, had wind in my hair, and my accent, and I didn't have any money, but I didn't need money because I knew that life was more about friends and shredding and being wasted. Jason Ellis, one of the OGs, MF Wood Shred. Would shred consistently. Remember you charging headfirst style, gnarly fast vibes. You came from a golden effing era of skating. Thanks, man. Jason sucks. That's why he got fired. He did. Ricky, the fat little penis guy. When the chicks go, what do you do, Ricky? You go, oh, I was a quarterback until I sprained my ankle. But really, we know. You troll on the internet. That's what you do. It gets no pussy. But I hope that works out for you. Wait, what was that one? Dear Heavenly Father, oh God. Chris Pastras or Dwayne Peters. Chris is a friend of mine. I like him. Jason Ellis is a clout chaser. Oh, Ricky's back again. You chase clout chasers. So what does that make you? Oh! Ooh! Gotcha! You felch. Google that, you loser. A couple years back telling you we're talking about who eventually you guys wouldn't be able to afford to live in California anymore. Well, it happened. Jason Ellis, LGBT community college gang. Okay. Scooter Kids, the new Elvis. What? I'm not sure I know how that works, but Elvis is cool, man. Anybody who dies taking a huge poopy and do you know he used to do liquid cocaine and he put Q-tips in the liquid cocaine and then you don't know how to party, you know? You think you know, and then there's Elvis. So you gotta have respect for the guy, you know? Literally, Jason would F you all up. Yeah, it's the same thing, people. It doesn't matter, yeah. It's overrated, you know? Like, sure, I could beat everybody up, but who cares? Beat up who? Ricky? Is that an accomplishment? It's not something you brag about. That's like trolling. You don't brag about that. You don't tell chicks that. Man, I wish there was a chick here right now. I mean, I guess I kind of know the answer. There's no way I don't know the answer. Like, girls like, oh my God, you troll? So hot? Like, no one's ever said that. No girl's ever said that. You know that. We know that to be factual. Wait, what? The Dream Shorties video, first version, Eric Cossum. When not everyone was skating, just hanging, vibing, getting effed up, friends talking on the road trips like that. 42, how old are you? 54. Weed, mushrooms, and alcohol and acid. Okay, well, that's your deal. Dice Clay hates Ellis. Yes, he does. You're such a weak bitch, dude. You really are. Ellis, mate, which was your favorite? I get it. Are you from Germany? Yes! I'm fisting myself right now. Hubbard County. Oh, I don't know what that. I don't know how to say it. Sounds like Sounds like a fun way to do medical grade cocaine. That's what I'm saying, man. He was ahead of us. You know? Liquid cocaine, Q-tips, before shows. with the Q-tip up your nose. Like, dude, there's levels to this game, you know? And this is like in the 70s, dude. People don't get it. Are you from the Ukraine? Yes. I'm 42. Wish I could still skate. You still can skate. Don't be a bitch, dude. No offense. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying you can totally skate. It's like the first getting back into it is like the hardest part because it's like your body's not used to falling. So when you fall, you're gonna be like, oh my god, that like really hurt. But then your body will get conditioned and it'll just get easy, and then you can just keep going and going, and then it works out. And you're like healthier, you do exercise, and it's like, you know what I mean, like gets the juices flowing, and you're not so crabby. You're not on the internet streaming, complaining about your dick missing the bowl or whatever. Ellis, the man F the trolls. Oh, right, been there since '08. Yeah, man, it's cool. I don't mind the trolls. I mean, I just wish they, like, every now and then they got a good one, but sometimes they just say the same thing, and I'm like, oh my god. I swear, I think it's like a bot, a troll bot. Quit weed after 25 years. I'm bored all the time. What should I do? Stuff. Thomas! Yeah, man, if you quit weed and you're bored, that's like the devil is, like, to me, when you get sober, your addictions are in the gym lifting weights at all times, waiting for you to have a bad day, to slip, to go back. And why did you quit? Do you think that you were like having the best time ever? You quit for a reason. You quit because you were going down a bad road. And now this is this thing where it's like, you can't just sit there. Be creative. Get out there, work out, do things. I mean, there's no way weed gives you energy, right? It just doesn't. So you've got more energy. So go work out. Go do things. Go skate. Go surf. Play baseball. I don't know. Play golf. I ain't hating on any of it. Rollerblade if you really must. But like, go out and experience life. Go do things. Learn guitar. Learn how to sing. Make videos. Make a music video. If you don't know how to play music, play music over it and fake it or whatever. Do stuff. Like, think of things to do. They give out boofing rigs. Whoa. See, that guy's 43 and just started skating again after 16 years. You can do it. 45 and skates with his kids. See, you can do it. Skate with your kids. If you have kids, skate with your kids. I mean, you're not cool and you're kind of cramping their style, but still, they'll remember that Dad used to shred and make me uncomfortable because he's a dork and old and we're young and cool and we all have matching haircuts. What is that, dude? My son has it too. This, the Edgar. It's insane. Skater of the Year pick is Tom Shah. God, you're such a pussy. Acts like people can get hurt and not miss work. You can get hurt and go to work. You're such a bitch. God, I'm taking time off. I've sprained my ankle. God, you're fat. It's insane. Curb slides. That's real, man. I would do that. I tried skating again, but it's all 12-year-olds at the skate park. Wah. Who cares about them? Like, don't pay attention to those people. Skate for you. Like, if push comes to shove, punch them. You're 35. Kids are scared of men that shave. You know? Get out there. Make your own skate park. Build a ramp. You're like 35. You're like capable of doing all these things that kids are not. Man, there's a lot of writing. Much love, Romeo in Canada. You, Tony and Lance and Cab and the homies need to create a second chapter of Animal Chin. I don't know if me being in that really seems fair. Those guys are the real deal. I'm second rate Bones Brigade. I'm the B team. I like being a glorified rollerblader in a pair of Vans. Like me? You gotta do better, Adam. That doesn't make any sense. It's gotta like be close to something that would be irritating, you know? Like, what is that? Thomas, did you just give me another $5? I'm going to spend time with my wife. Have a good rest of your show. That's a man. Thomas is a man. Go spend time with your wife. Say nice things to her. You don't know how long you've got, you know? I like your girlfriend. Thank you, me too. Ed Norton could go to work in Fight Club. You can go skateboarding and work, dude. That's right, dude. Yeah, these people bitch out so easy and complain about stuff. Go to work with a broken arm. What's up, Bill Dog? TJ Rogers for Shorty. Is it not too late? I mean, considering that the award's been given out, yeah, it's too late. Tried learning how to skate back in the day, but I lived in a tiny farm town. Did you know that Rodney Mullen learned to skate on like a little area of wood because he lived on a farm? Just saying. I didn't drink for 3.5 years, started having crazy sex. Instead, lived with a mistress in Fort Lauderdale for 6 months. Then I relapsed. Yeah, because you were still using. Sex is a part of this. It's the same problem. I built a nice pool, skate backyard. Pools are cool, but you got to take it easy, man. If you skate pools, don't do tricks. That's the other thing. People skate now, and because kids do kickflips and stuff, you think skateboarding like is a part. Like you should not do kickflips when you're older. You should learn how to carve bowls. That's the great thing about skateboarding now. It's never been better because you can go to a skate park that is like a concrete bowl and just carve around it. Don't do nose blunt slides. Don't do any of that stuff. You're gonna kill yourself, and then you're gonna get hurt. You won't be able to go to work. 16 nuggets. That is valuable information. Jason's girlfriend is ran through. She slept with like 3 people, dude. Oh, you're such a loser. That's still pretty funny, though. You get a lot of weird people saying stuff. Yeah, it's funny. What's so weird? Oh, man. Do you agree with Jocelyn getting Skater of the Year? Sure. I don't really know what it's like to tray flip or El Toro, but it seemed like everybody else likes it. You pillow biter. Do you ever go to Irene's in Frankston? I don't think so. Did you do any psychedelic treatments? I did ayahuasca, I did MDMA therapy. All that stuff kind of helps, but really doing the program, getting sober, that's what fixed me. But each to their own, you know? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Jason Ellis is going to Diddy and Epstein parties. That's true. Don't tell everybody. Oh, no. Man, what is that? I'm trying to understand the brain of that. I'm Diddy or I'm Epstein. How is that I want it to be annoying to me. I want to like be like, ooh, but it doesn't make any sense. Are you a child? Like, I don't understand how it works. Jason is Diddy. How is that? Why do you think that's offensive? It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I'm not a mogul. I never had any party. I never went. I don't get it. God, you guys are so desperate. Oh shit, there's chocolate at the bottom of this. All right. You guys are fun, man. Nachos, lemon heads, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's late night stuff. Wait, Saturday. Shouldn't some of you be put to bed by your mama pretty soon? Oh, wait, that guy said Eddie Martin. I know Eddie Martin. Have a sequence of you with full long hair, big spin, kickflip. You mean, what? Big spin, kickflip? I never did a big spin kickflip. Just do it like Ellis by Eddie Martin, street trick. Really? I don't remember him doing that. But Eddie Martin, do you still see Eddie Martin? God Thunder with a 10 spot. God's Thunder is the sickest name so far out of all the people on here. Thanks, Mark Farrell. Do you see Perry Farrell apologize to whatever his name is? I forgot his name. I can't even read that. Oh, shit. Oh, man. They made Jason Ellis baseball cards. Yeah, I know. I saw that. That was a weird thing. That was Ryan Sickler that did that. He was like, do these baseball cards. Yeah, Dave Navarro. That's who it was. How's the tooth? It's 2 teeth. And they're slightly annoying. I did see the highlights of Andrew Tate, and boy, to lose to a guy that is that bad of a fight, that fight, just the highlights, it's an insult. Was that a did people pay to watch that? Because to have a press conference with 2 people that fought each other that don't know how to fight, that's like Ellis Mania doing a press conference. Like, no offense, but like Butterballs, how do you feel about your latest victory? Like, if it's not a joke, if it's deadly serious, you're an idiot. Nobody can fight. I found you on Facebook? Really? I'm just thinking of how you're doing. Love your pitches. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're doing better. And you have fun. Thank you. Facebook, you gotta be old, right? Who's on Facebook? Isn't that for old people? Woodley. Yeah, man, I feel bad for Woodley. But look, he got in there. It's like you feel bad for Woodley because you're like, he lost. Are you sponsored by Jackson? Nah. I wish. But he got in there, I guess it's weird when you say that, like at least he got in there. It's like it's a bummer of a, it's a shitty prize where it's like you lost it. Well, I mean, you get knocked out by Anderson Silva's knocking out most of us, But losing to Jake Paul and Anderson Silva,
after having such an illustrious career. But that's fighters, man. They can't stop. But I bet you got paid a bunch of money. So, if you got paid like, I don't know, maybe you got like 500 grand, maybe you got 1 million. Who knows with these? They don't make any sense to me. How anybody makes any money. Like they're not filling the stadium. I don't know. You make me happy every single time you say it, and I'm so happy that you are happy with it. I just don't want you feeling bad because I'm gonna make you feel better about it. What the are you talking about? I would do Story Wars again, yes. Do you think you could convince Jeremiah and Stevie to make Scissor Brothers again? I don't think I'm the guy, but I do love those guys together. But I think Stevie Weeby's doesn't like the pressure of doing all that stuff. He's pretty laid back. And I think that the show that Jeremiah does with those chicks is pretty fucking funny, man. That thing, the Hellraiser lookalike thing, that was probably one of the funniest things I've seen in a podcast in my entire life. Wait, what? A bunch of people who would smile and try to shake your hand in public come on here to say shit that would get their teeth kicked in front of you. The internet makes people cowards. Everybody's a coward. Yeah, what's the big deal? Why am I part of the Boonies? Because they asked me, they wanted to sponsor me, and that would make me still a pro skateboarder again. And it's not exactly real because I'm not as good as I used to be, but it's still pretty cool to still say that I'm a professional skateboarder. And I like those guys. They skate. That's all I do is I go skate with them. And we don't talk about politics. I have no interest in that at all. One time I had a discussion in dinner and one of the guys was pretty heavy on the trans thing. And I was like, I don't care, dude. I don't. And Tim was like, yeah, man, why don't you get over it? So I don't know what to tell you, man. I guess you guys hear one thing and you gotta go down with that ship if you want to, but he's just been nothing but nice to me, man. So I get it. Lots of people don't like him, and if you want to hate me because I hang out when I go there, I skate at his skate park, I'm fine with it. I don't really care if you hate me or love me. It doesn't matter. Matthew, my girlfriend is I still don't know what fascist means. It's a Nazi, right? Is that what that means? I think that might be a little drastic, but I don't know. But I don't think he's a Nazi. But my girlfriend is home, and I am in Detroit. I fly home tomorrow. Dang. Let's do some spirit scissors together, fam. That's what's up. I'm going to tell my kids Jason Ellis. Wait. Jason Ellis was a Johnny Depp character. Okay. It's been partying here. You're cool, and it's nice to feed, and you're into skateboarding with a nice little girl in your lap and get a beach with her friends, family, or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit scary. He is not a fascist. Why are you guys so pumped on whether anybody is or they aren't? I'm not Tim Pool. Do you know that? I can't answer for him. It's like late night fucking pussies. Bro got tough stickers and thinks he's a gangster. You might actually be, okay, now I feel mad. I mean mean that I talk shit. Are you in a wheelchair? Do you do are you you make the computer, can you barely move your fingers? I feel like you might actually be mentally challenged. So I'm not going to make fun of you anymore. Sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't know. You seem like you might be fully short of the full picnic. Whoa, that's okay. Now you're being weird. See, I think I like people trolling me more than being extremely flattering. I told you I looked into it. I asked him face to face, and he said he wasn't. And you guys keep doing the same thing over and over again. Would it help if I just said that I am a fascist and we're friends, and go fuck yourself? There'd be no point in continuing the conversation, right? You could just move on and watch somebody else's live stream, because I don't care. How's coyote season? I don't know. I'm gonna wait. When is coyote season? I didn't know that there was a season. I should probably learn about that stuff. You're on the beach in Australia? Yamba. Wait, what? Yamba. Do you miss it here? There's way less homeless here. I'm moving to Utah, man. There's way less homeless in Utah than there is on your beach in Australia. Oh man, that ice cream's shake's gonna get me. Slow down, slow down. Thought there was a media ban in Australia. It's just for kids. Moved to South Dakota. Just built a new skate park. Do you know how many skate parks there are in Utah? Like, there is crazy amounts of skate parks in Utah. Also, I'm going to be working in a horse rescue. That's the point of, well, not this show, but usually, what do I think of Muslims? They're cool. You can't get me. I don't hate anybody. I'm cool with everybody. I pray to God all the time. And it doesn't matter what your God's called. I don't care. My God is love. So if you're mad, it's your fault. I can't do it. I can't help you. I was Australian, yeah. What was I saying before I was rudely interrupted? Okay, so Utah, horse force. I'm going to be doing I'm not going to be a Mormon. I'm going to be doing horse rescue, learning to like work with horses more because I need more information, you know? I live in America. I'm still Australian. Whatever. Good. You've got me. Yeah, correct. My bad. But I'm going to move to Utah, work with horses all the time, learn how to ride them more, learn how to hunt with them, learn to use the bow. Every morning I'm just going to shoot the bow. And I'm going to get a license to carry, and then I'm going to shoot I'm going to have the guns like this. Like that, and then the bow on the back. So I'll be like, and then yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Jim Jeffries is eating his words of late. Why? What happened to Jim? He seems like a nice guy. My worst pain I've ever been in is my heart was broken. I'm not lying. That's the worst pain I've ever been in. Why are you going to be doing that, Jason? You're scared of the general population? What? That makes no sense. I want to live in the wild. I like the population. I'm just going to move to the wilderness. I want to be in nature, in the mountains. God's country. You're going in the bush and you're making in the mush in the God's country. He's an anti-gun comedian, and unfortunately, that awful shit happens in Bondi Beach. Look, they've had one shooting in like 35 years. We've had 30 in the last, I don't know the stats, but I don't know. I feel like just saying that Australia looks stupid now because they banned guns because they had a shooting. It's been one in like, I don't know how long. Is it 40 years? It might be 40. It's pretty good. Were you in Jackass? No. Wait. No. You're sick of goons coming to this country? You should try to get me out of here. You should come see me and kick me out yourself. Make me go back where I came from. Go on. They should have never given up their guns. Well, that's their problem. I don't know why you're that worried about their problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, who cares? Why do you care about other people? Don't be like a Christian. Worry about yourself. I'm not going to have any more of that shake. I'm moving to Utah, mate. I am doing stand-up on the spot again. I told to Jeremiah the other day. We'll be doing that again. What's the capital of Utah? My house. He got his nails tatted. It didn't hurt, and it's only the end too. You look healthier, brother. Thanks, man. I am healthier. I'm doing good, except my teeth hurts, but it's not so bad. Harlan Williams, if you dad. Why can you not say stuff correctly? I'm the one that didn't go to school. What's your deal? Man, you're such a loser. People. Oh, man. It'd be so cool. I would love to. I wish it'd be cool if you could press a button on the person that said stuff and show that, like, their face. Because it's, it's just like, you little pussy. It's just like some lad toddler or something. Just like, whoa, wait up, I see you. It's just like, dude, if you see your dick again, that'll be an experience. Friggin' tools. You know that's the case. You know it's not some shredded, accomplished person. You know it's not. Because if it was, you just fact check us. But you don't. This is what it is. It's like the big fat pimple people that are just like, oof, can barely breathe playing Grand Theft Auto for the 700th time where their mum brings them down a hot pocket. You suck anus. You're the one pretending to be a guys are such losers. Alright. Wait, what? Whoa. Wait. You ever had a real problem with drinking? Never had a real problem with drinking, but stopped October 1st, sober October, and kept going. Beers will always be there. But right now, I'm liking the break, losing the weight, feeling great. Good for you, man. Why not? I don't know. Do whatever you gotta do. I feel like sometimes I jump on that thing, like, you should just keep going. It's like, do whatever you want. Have a beer. I don't care. It's effing crazy how much of a crazy badass Jason. Oh, that's uncomfortable. I'm cool, but I'm not that cool. Bees or babes? I'm sorry, but that's such a stupid question. Oh God, you're such a pretender, dude. You think that I'm gonna just don't lie, okay? Just don't lie. You don't want to meet me. It's just not a real. It's not a real thing, okay? Like I am who I am, and I'll tell you where I'll be. Can you do that? Can you show me your Instagram? And would you like to meet up somewhere? Because I'll meet you, no problem. Yes, you want to meet me. Okay, so let's meet. What's your Instagram? Let's see what you look like. Let's set up an exhibition. God, you're a fucking... You're not really going to do it. Like, just tell me, what's your Instagram? Let's go look, check it out. What's your fighting experience? Do you have any fighting experience? Because if you didn't have any fighting experience, I'm not going to fight you, dude. I'm not just looking to hurt anybody. Let's do, wait, what? Let's do week, oh my God. You're not going to do it. You would just post it, state it, do it. TikTok, go. It is, mine is. Going once, going twice. It is, I'm not online making money like you. What's that got to do with posting what your Instagram is? What do you look like? Do you have any fighting experience? Why haven't you answered any of these questions? You're a poser, son. You're looking for a shout out. So there it is, everybody. Look how great Rip Chat is, everyone. He is the man. And he is definitely not a fat guy with a little penis that has a bunch of pimples and his mum's bringing him a Hot Pocket. He is the furthest from that, for sure. He's the real deal. He's a real man. He's an alpha male. He's the head of the wolf pack. Woo! Woo! Ooh! Anchor. All right. We've summed him up. Next victim. What's going on? What else is going on? You're not allowed to talk anymore because you're not saying, we already caught you. You've been caught. You haven't answered any of the questions. You know why. We know why. Everybody in the chat knows why. All 150 now know that you're a fat pimple popping pussy. And you're not about it. You ain't about this life. You have nothing to give to us. You are of no longer use. You have lost. Yes, he is scared. Everybody knows. It's not even, who cares, scared? It's just you're just a weird little guy. And there's nothing wrong with being a weird little guy. It's probably fun. You know what I watched today? Martian. With, man, I'm so bad with names. Who's in Martian? Who's in Martian? What's his name? Matt Damon. Matt Damon. It's pretty good. I get it confused. What's the other alien movie? Sorry, not alien movie. Space movie where the guy's stuck in space and then he tells them to come and get him. And he like tries to get somebody to come down there and he kills them to go back up. Because I keep thinking it's that one. And I'm like, any minute now, Matt Damon is going to like steal. It's Interstellar. Is it Interstellar? So that's, give me the name. Give me the name. Interstellar is McConaughey. Do you know I met McConaughey? Do you want to hear my McConaughey story? It's pretty funny. Good, you're gonna hear it. So I won't say who because I don't want to like throw anybody under the bus, but I was at a big party, and it was like by a lake, and it was like glamping, like they had like their own house, but everybody got tents to like stay the night. And later on in the night, people are partying, and there's a big campfire, and everyone's taking mushrooms. And I took too many mushrooms, and then, just enough depending on who you are. And I'd been drinking as well, and I was around the fire, and there was all these people around the fire, and I was like really feeling the mushrooms. Like I was kind of in and out of the actual real world, I was like drifting in and out of the world. And then someone goes, "You know Ellis, right?" And he's like, yeah, like, "Hey man." And I just went, and I didn't answer him. I just completely ignored him because I was like tripping out on mushrooms. And it was like such a not cool thing to say or do. And then he started talking about, he was like, all I need to know is everybody better get their hands off my woman. And I'm like, what? I'm like, who's he talking to? And he's telling a story to the fire about everybody better keep their hands off his woman. I don't think anyone was trying to put their hands on his woman, but I think he might have done a lot of mushrooms too. So he was kind of like not really making any sense. And then he went to bed with his woman. Nobody touched her. And then that's when there was this guy telling a bunch of girls around the fire that Australia's a third world country and all they do is call people cunts. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, he's joking. He knows I'm watching and he's doing this on purpose. And I'm watching and he's talking more and all the girls are like, "Oh my God, really?" And I'm like, wait, are these girls believing him? This is insane. And then another guy comes over, a pro snowboarder that I know, and the guy goes to him, he's like, "Hey man, you know Australians, right? Like it's crazy, right? They're like third world. They're like, all they do is say cunt." He's like, "Yeah man, it's pretty crazy." And I'm like, oh my God, dude, I'm right here. Are you joking? And then eventually he looks over and he sees me and he's like, "Oh, Alice, I didn't even see you there, dude." And I go, "Yeah, you didn't fucking see me there, did you, cunt?" So I proved his point. That's all we do. That's all we say. So yeah, you got me. But that's my Matthew McConaughey story. Trevor Jacob, what about him? He's a friend. He's a good dude. He's a crazy bastard. What time is it? Oh shit, it's midnight. Oh, okay. All right, guys. Have a good night, everybody. Take care of each other.